What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to US dollar. We're also going to be looking at DueDEX as well as the current coin market cap. As you guys know, we've pretty much just been trading sideways the past couple of days as we've been nearing a critical resistance on most of the cryptocurrencies. As you guys can see on Bitcoin, we do have this resistance as we are in an uptrend, and the consolidation has pretty much taken forth on practically all of the cryptocurrencies. This in regards means that there is something coming that I will be explaining later on in today's episode. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Remember to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, you guys, if you had any questions, comments, or concerns, you can message me over there. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. Now guys, before I begin, hopefully you saw my post on the channel yesterday and on my Twitter, but I'm going to be doing a $200 Bitcoin giveaway. As you guys can see, the link to enter is in the description down below. Definitely make sure to check it out. The winner will be drawn on May 1st, and obviously it's just as simple as subscribing, and there are other ways to get extra raffle tickets down below. It is free to enter, so definitely make sure to check it out. I mean, you got nothing to lose. It's literally $200 Bitcoin giveaway. I thought I would do something in this crazy economy that we're having, and I mean, you guys have been so supportive on the channel that I thought I would be supportive back. So definitely make sure to check out that link in the description. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. So as you guys can see, yesterday we made a video that basically talked about the dump before the pump. As you guys see, XRP and Bitcoin have basically hit a resistance, and that is what I wanted to talk about in today's episode. You guys saw that we've literally just been trading sideways the past couple of days, and that may instigate a potential correction to the downside before we see another, massive pump to the upside. Definitely some very interesting topics. I want to talk about both odds, whether we break bullish or bearish. But before we do that, I just want to look at the current coin market cap. It's very clear, it's obvious, it makes sense. The top 10 cryptocurrencies are basically in a consolidation period, as we've anticipated. Basically, no coins are up or below more than 1%, except for like Bitcoin Cash, but otherwise things have just been flatlined out right now. You can see after the big pump that we had just a couple of days ago, we've literally been trading sideways up at this top resistance here. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but there are two areas that we obviously have to discuss and go over, because these are going to happen very quick, very rapidly, and very sudden. So you guys really want to pay close attention to these cryptocurrencies, because we will see a breakout in some direction, as we will discuss later on, and it will happen very quickly. So if you're not in it, you're going to miss out on this massive opportunity. So just to start off, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin and Litecoin, and then we'll compare Ethereum and XRP as we usually do, because they do have very similarities within Litecoin and Bitcoin, and then Ethereum and XRP have some similarities as well. But to start off with Bitcoin, as you guys can see, we've discussed that we've had this uptrend right here, basically started back in the end of March. It is currently April 9th, so we've had about 10 days now of consolidation on the 4-hour charts. You can see these higher lows are being set, as we had 1, 2, 3. This is now the 4th higher low, so this is a very critical moment for crypto. Probably by the end of today, if not tomorrow, we are really going to see which direction we decide to pop. Now, just by looking at things here, being that we are trading sideways, we had the consolidation that we needed. Yes, we did see that bearish cross, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because as you guys can see, we can easily flip bullish very quickly. I'm leaning more towards the fact that we are in a bullish scenario, and we may actually be breaking bullish very soon, as we expect to see another breakout to the upside. We've been consolidating at 7,300 since the 6th, so it's been about 3 to 4 days now of just this sideways movement, and this is going to end probably today or tomorrow, if I had a guess. You can see very clearly these uptrends are happening, and as we retest this next one right now, we are going to basically decide whether or not we're going to be breaking bullish or bearish. Now, obviously, we can't it makes sense. We can't figure out which area we want to break. Obviously, it'd be nice if we break bullish, and I'm leaning more towards a bullish break, but we have to cover both sides and basically, prepare ourselves for either break. So what that means, and hopefully you guys have me on Patreon, because that's where I'm going to be posting my trades as well as updates in regards to what I plan on doing to the market. That's also linked in the description if you want to check it out. And huge shout out to everybody supporting me on there. But I am going to be discussing where the next next buy-in opportunity and breakout opportunity are. So now that we know that Bitcoin is the one coin that we have where we can actually sell short as well as buy long on DueDEX, which is also in the description if you haven't already signed up, this gives us the opportunity to profit off of a drop as well as profit off of a bullish movement right now. We can leverage trade and actually make a crap ton of money off of a small investment into the account. We could be making $1,000 worth of profit off of only $100 invested by leverage trading, 10 times. So it's definitely a huge opportunity and a huge tool to have in your, in your tool chest when investing in cryptocurrency. So obviously the two positions we're looking for is obviously if we break below this resistance, we're going to head down. Very, very, very high chance we'll head down to 6,800. This will be an amazing short. We can leverage trade this short all the way down to 6,800 and, basically profit off this substantially. So obviously setting a short position, I'd say below 7150 would be the best opportunity to short this all the way down to 6,800, and vice versa. Setting a conservative long position above $7,500, there's a very good chance we'll rally off. We can pretty much predict how high it will go, considering that each of these rallies have pretty much shot us up about 10%. As you guys can see, that one is 10%. This one is a little bit over 10% right here, but the immediate one was a 10% rally, just like that. And then you can see the third rally was once again a 10% jump. So we can ultimately assume that the next breakout that we have will shoot us up to about 10%, and that will ultimately send the coin around this price of $8,120. So if you were to buy in long, setting a limit order around $7,500, you'd be able to make quite a bit of profit with leverage trading up to that $8,200 resistance. Now to just look at Litecoin really quick, same thing is happening within here. We could probably draw some sort of uptrend. I don't think it's really that necessary, but something, I don't really want to draw it. I don't think it's that useful. But there is definitely this sideways consolidation once again, which is very similar to Bitcoin. This is going to break very soon. There's a clear resistance up here with a horizontal line right there at the $46 range. So anything above there would be a long position, conservatively setting it at $47. For a long would probably shoot us all the way up to way over $50 if you ask me. And then lastly, to wrap up today's episode with XRP and Ethereum, same thing applies here. This is interesting. The fact that we've literally just been consolidating and trading sideways on the resistance of 20 cents gives me reason to believe that we might actually be able to break through this come the next rally very soon. Obviously, it's very obvious that putting a position, a limit order above 20 cents would honestly be the best goal. If it gets filled, there's a good chance breaking this resistance will head up even higher. To be exact, it would be closer to, I would say, 0.20558. And then obviously if we break resistance, or sorry, break support of this uptrend, there's a good chance we'll, fall all the way down to 18 or 17 cents. But honestly, you can see the uptrend, you can see the consolidation. We may see a little bit more. We may pull back down to this support right here and then break bullish, but there is a lot more consolidation. And if you had a limit order set at 20 cents and just let it ride, eventually if we break through, it will fill that position and you'll capitalize off the bullish rally that we have to the upside. Now, lastly, to wrap up today's episode, you guys can see looking at Ethereum. Ethereum is definitely one of those coins that's very interesting. The fact that we had our massive bullish break to the upside, the fact that we've been hanging now for like 4 days up at this resistance as we, interact with the middle moving average. We've literally just been trading sideways. As you can see on the 4 hour, it's literally just a sideways movement. We have a resistance clearly at 175. If this gets broken, we're obviously going to shoot up to way over $200, and vice versa. If we can't break this resistance that we're currently hanging out at, there's a very good chance we'll probably end up falling and coming back down to the 155 uptrend right here that we have drawn, and then we'll probably consolidate off of that and eventually come back to retest this middle moving average. But that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video, guys. Like I said, definitely make sure to participate in the giveaway. It ends May 1st. There is a link in the description if you want to check it out. You got nothing to lose. There's only $200 to gain, so definitely make sure to check that out and put in your raffle. Otherwise, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Remember to check out DueDEX as well as my Patreon, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.